Good evening, you're watching Primetime News on MTV Sports. My name is Ravi Gamage.
And I'm Punchani Edrisingha. Now, a tremor was recorded in the Madru National Park this afternoon. Nadim Majid will be joining us later on in the news with a comprehensive update on this story. But first up, we take a look at tonight's headlines.
CEB says electricity cannot be generated from Nora Chole power plant until September 2nd. President says farmers must be encouraged to subscribe to the Farmers Insurance Scheme. Measures taken to control oil leakage from the vessel that sank off Panadura. And gun battles intensify in Syria.
The Geological Survey and Mines Bureau says an earth tremor was recorded in the Madru National Park today. Chairman of the Bureau, Professor N.P. Vijayananda, said that an earth tremor measuring 2.9 on the Richter scale was recorded at around 3:34 this afternoon. Let's now cross over to Nadim Majid in the newsroom, who has more on this story.
Now, according to the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, the tremor measuring about 2.9 on the Richter scale was recorded at about 3:34 this afternoon at the Madru National Park. It was within the premises of the Madru National Park, which is in this general area right here. Now, over the past several months, or the past several years actually, tectonic activity has seen an increase in the Sri Lankan area. The reason for that, of course, now, as you know, the crust of the earth is made up of 12 tectonic plates. But there is a growing debate amongst geologists that there is a 13th plate which is forming close to Sri Lanka near the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is here, the Asia-Pacific area. The Ring of Fire, which is where you have Indonesia, where you have a large amount of tectonic activity in that area, which is why earthquakes off the coast of Sumatra tend to affect Sri Lanka as well. So this afternoon's tremor measuring 2.9 was felt here in the Madru National Park. Let's now hear from the chairman of the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, Professor N.P. Vijayananda.
Today afternoon at 3:43, there was a small tremor of the scale of 2.9 in the Richter scale. When you say 2.9, it is very, very low level tremor. And this has been recorded in all the three stations of the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, seismic stations of the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau. And the epicenter we have located, it is within Madru National Park, about 90 kilometers of Padya Talawa. And this has been felt to the people around Padya Talawa. And definitely there cannot be any damage because it has very, very low level and people have felt some sort of vibration in their rooms.
Now, News First will of course continue to monitor this situation and will report you as and when the developments unfold.
Taking a look at one of our headline stories tonight, President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that farmers must be encouraged to subscribe to the Farmers Insurance Scheme.
The President met a group of farmers in the village of Ikinivawa in Polonnaruwa this morning. According to the President's media unit, the President made this visit to personally look into the issues faced by farmers. We are pleased to see that you all smiling despite the hardships you face. We cannot make it to end. What we need is to take measures to rescue these farmers from this disaster. Some of the farmers have obtained insurance. These farmers will receive 60,000 to 70,000 rupees. This is some relief for them. It is those who have not obtained insurance who are facing this issue. I think we need to encourage this insurance scheme in the agricultural sector in order to face such a disaster. The President also spoke about the country's future generation. We will draw special attention towards the education sector. There are children here and they are our future. If we don't raise these children correctly, we will not have a future. Therefore, it is the responsibility of all parents to provide a better education to their children and ensure their success.
Dr. Nalaka Godeheva has been appointed as the new chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Director General of the Government Information Department, Arya Ratna Athugala, said that the appointment was made today. Priyantha Fernando and Sujiva Mudalige have also been appointed to the SEC.
A demonstration was held in Colombo today in support of the strike being carried out by university lecturers.
The National Trade Union Centre organised the demonstration, which was held opposite the Fort Railway Station. The demonstrators called on the authorities to provide a lasting solution to the demands put forward by the university lecturers. We are telling this government, which is bluffing around and wasting the resources of this country, do not try to keep silent after shutting down the universities and destroying the education system.
NFF Politburo member P.S. Vijayanagara said at a media briefing today that university lecturers are strengthening private universities in the guise of protecting free education.
විශ්වවිද්‍යාලාචාර්යවරුන් නිදහස් අධ්‍යාපනය රකින්න උද්ඝෝෂණය කරන අය පෞද්ගලික විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල ගිහලා උගන්වනවා.
The university lecturers who are protesting to protect free education are teaching in private universities. Until new enrollments to private universities are completed, the university lecturers will be on strike. Free education is being pushed towards its grave to serve the needs of a few university lecturers. Why does this memorandum of understanding not contain a clause stating that university lecturers cannot teach at private universities?
කිසිදු විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ආචාර්යවරයෙක් පෞද්ගලික විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයක ගිහිල්ලා උගන්වන්නෙත් නැත කියන එකත් මේකට ඕනනේ.
The Department of Coast Conservation and Coastal Resources Management says that it has been decided to use a boom covering to control oil leaking from the ship that sank off the coast of Panadura. Director General of the department, Dr. Anil Premaratne, said that the decision was arrived at following discussions with the relevant stakeholders.
The vessel Thermopyle Sierra was anchored 12 nautical miles off Panadura since 2007 following a court order. Oil began leaking from the ship on the 23rd and this oil washed ashore in several areas including Panadura. Meanwhile, News First inspected the shores of Panadura and Wallavatta today as well. However, we did not witness the oil layer that was previously visible. Meanwhile, the Director General of the Department of Coast Conservation, Dr. Anil Premaratne, said that although attention has been focused on deploying the boom layer to control the oil, there is an issue with regard to obtaining a vessel to lay out the boom in the affected area. He added that although the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation possesses the required equipment for this purpose, it is required when a tanker is in port. Dr. Anil Premaratne noted that thereby assistance will be sought from India to procure the necessary equipment. Meanwhile, News First made inquiries from the National Aquatic Resource Research and Development Agency or NARA regarding the mysterious mass death of fish in the seas of Wellavatta. The NARA chairman S.G. Samarasundara said that there was no connection between the oil leak from the ship and the dead fish. He added that investigations are continuing to ascertain the damage caused by the oil leak to the country's ocean ecosystem.
Our scientists have done a research and we have got the sample. There is no direct link between the oil and the fish kill. So we have actually come to a conclusion that the fish kill is not because of the oil spill, but it is for some other natural cause. So even it could be the fishermen putting the unwanted fish back to the waters. You know, we don't know what is going to happen in the near future, but still at the moment the fish kill is not due to the oil spill.
In other local news, Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajid Premadas, says that the party is moving forward with a new vision. He expressed this view at a public meeting in Kegal.
This public meeting was held in the Galigamua Ballapana area to support the UNP candidates contesting the Sabaragamua Provincial Council poll. The hub for substandard diesel, the hub for substandard petrol, the hub for substandard cement, the hub for substandard medicine and the hub for child molestation is being created. Friends, lend your support to the journey that is moving forward with a new vision, a new program and more strength.
A seasoned politician, Premadas has showcased some of his other skills to the public. Not only did the UNP deputy leader showcase his mastery of the electric guitar, he also invited one of his assistants to join him in song.
The United National Party held an election propaganda meeting in Valacheni yesterday. UNP MP Ravi Karnanayaka presided at the meeting.
We don't tell lies, and what we are trying to do is to help you. It is our wish to put a smile on your face. You have not been provided with water and electricity. However, the rulers have taken what you had in your pockets. Trust the United National Party this time. We are a party that does what it says. Meanwhile, an election propaganda campaign was carried out in Batticaloa yesterday with the participation of MP Ravi Karnanayaka. Leaflets were distributed to create awareness amongst the public.